Hello. Welcome to chrysalisdawntarot. It's so wonderful to have you here today. I hope you're all doing amazing. We're going to be doing a reading for Earth energy and Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This may be more predominant if you have Earth energy for your sun, moon, Venus, or rising, but they're fairly general reads. So if this popped up in your feed and you are feeling called to it, definitely do check it out. I was feeling in my little pre-meditation that I saw like a broom, there needs to be something cleaned up a little bit here because there's some very powerful spiritual energy and light codes that wants to come through for Earth energy. And there's something specific about like the energy of the Hierophant, which is connected to Taurus, that I was feeling in that as well, but not limited to it. It's an energy for all those that carry any Earth in their chart. Okay, so let's ring my song bowl and we're going to get into it. Thank you. Thank you, Father. Welcoming in the Heavenly Father, welcoming in. Ooh. To be honest, the Father really wants to speak quite directly right now to Earth signs. And I'm not surprised that it's coming through like that, because I saw the Hierophant card in my pre-meditation, which really is like God, right? So this is a really direct message from the Most High, from God, to Earth signs. And it has something to do with like holy order, getting things in your life in divine holy order. There's some things that just need to be a little bit cleaned up here, because there's a lot of power that wants to come through for you. And to do that, like you have a pretty big role in grounding a lot of very high frequency right now. And so as this is part of your service and your purpose to receive this message and to allow this to come through. And there will be a lot of achievement connected to all of this for you. Okay, Earth signs. So let's get, where are we starting here? Okay, there's going to be, I feel like a bit of a smorgasbord of cards. So, okay, I haven't even had a chance to shuffle. So those are going back in. This is the Kids Tarot. We're using it for an adult reading. This is a reading to help adults. Sometimes this reading wants to come out, though, for inner child healing. And like I said, I was getting that sense of something needing to be cleaned up. And it could be to do with your inner child work, okay? So, yeah, on the cut there, 5 of Cups. So some grief, some loss, something where you're not really seeing something totally clearly, that's getting cleaned up here. It's coming to some sort of completion. Yeah, I saw the 4 of Wands and the Moon card, and the Ace of Swords. Boom. Yeah, so there's a lot of clarity and completion coming in from this for you. Okay, so what do the Earth energies need to know? Yes. Queen of Cups. Yes. There's a lot of emotional fluidity and mastery coming through for you. This is a big change. Like I said, I was feeling the energy of success. Like this Wheel of Fortune is bringing through some positive changes for you on the bottom of the deck. I just heard for some of you, she no longer has power over you. She no longer has power over you. Somebody you've been connected to probably for a very long time, and in some cases since childhood, um, was keeping you from fully being absolutely emotionally clear here. And there's something changing about all of this. Now, on the flip side, you may also have been finding that in some cases, um, you may have felt overly emotional, right? But I feel that for the majority of you, this is in the positive about bringing a deeper level of fluidity to your self-expression. That's what it really, and to all your divine light. I was feeling that a lot. With the Wheel and Queen of Cups, there could be a psychic activation here that's going on for you as well through all this light that I feel coming in. That's part of this Hierophant role, this, that I was sensing. But let's get a few more cards. Let's get a few more. Yeah. The sun came out to play. Yeah, you're getting so many light codes. You're getting so activated here. Ooh, on the bottom, 10 of coins. Yes, this is amazing. Yeah, this is really getting grounded for like your success, for something really stable and long term. With that, we have Knight of Wands and Nine of Wands. So you may have been dealing with people that were like not totally grounded. And feeling like you need to be defensive against people who are, we'll just say, a little unstable. But I don't feel like you're gonna have to be defensive anymore. Queen of Cups is very emotionally open. There is a healing, yeah. There's a big healing going on, and like I was sensing before, we've got here the Star card and the Moon Queen. This has to do also with a healing of your psychic abilities here, getting more activated because of this emotional fluidity and this light code activation and seeing things more clearly. So, but it's this, what's getting cleaned up here, that broom energy I was feeling has to do with what you've been sort of feeling beat up by. Some of you feel like you've been a little beat up by players, like people who are playing with you emotionally. So, I mean, this card he specifically is wearing like bandages. So it does really talk to having been beat up by people who are really like passionate, coming in passionate, but they weren't providing you with this solid foundation. And that's what like you really need, Earth signs. But it's coming through for you. This healing is bringing forward this, you're moving forward actually at a real click pace. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Earth energy, this is amazing. You're moving forward at a real click pace into this new beginning. Fool, Chariot, Eight of Wands, the Rules, which is the Hierophant. There he is. We kept talking about him, right? I felt like this, all this powerful energy wanting to come in, like from God, messages from God, really fast for you. Off you go to the races. And this is justice for you. You deserve this. And you deserve this, prosperity in your own right. 9 of Coins with justice. You deserve this in your own right. Wow. Wow, Earth energy. Wow. That's just like, and it all came through really fast because in terms of the speed that this energy and this message is coming through, right? And it's coming through so fast because this shift is coming in fast for you. The shift is coming in fast for you. Let's get you a dragon card. Let's get you a dragon card. I feel I'm being drawn to this Fool card and the white rose there. And you have attained a level of purity here. You're moving forward with a level of purity here. Ooh, and as I say that, they're drawing my attention to the serpent. The serpent on the wheel. So whatever lessons you had to learn in this past cycle, right? Potentially with like people who are like beat you up a little bit. Emotionally, and that could have been like I said, player partners, but I also heard she doesn't have power over you anymore. So take it as resonates. That could be a partner, but that also could be like a mother figure or a sibling, like a sister, or some feminine energy you've had in your life a long time. But like you're really pure and free here. Yeah, see, before I even go on with shuffling on the dragon deck, this is amazing. Crystal Yellow Dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. And then it says, expand your crown chakra for illumination, walk the higher spiritual path. Yes, this is, where is he? This is, well, it's multiple things. It's because we have both here. We've got our high priestess, who's called the Moon Queen here, and our Hierophant, which is called the Rules. There's like a lot, I was feeling like there's a lot of spiritual energy that wants to come in for you now. A lot of higher learning. Hierophant is the card of higher learning. And there's, with this Eight of Wands, this is all about fast-moving, free-moving communication. Your crown chakra is open here. It's opening big time. So yeah, time to go here. Time to go. Time to mosey along. So I love it. I love this for you. Let's see what else wants to come out from the dragon deck. It's exciting. White gold dragon from Lyra. It says connects you to the highest Christ light. Develop your causal chakra and bathe in ninth dimensional Christ light. Wow, that's a very... I want to look at the message in the deck for this, actually, for this one. I'm being called to do that. Normally I don't, but I am called to do that. It's ninth dimensional energy. That's really high. And I was sensing, oh, throat clearing. This is what I'm talking about, right? Like I was sensing a really like beforehand powerful beam of light like coming through your crown in my pre-meditation. It's intense. So that's why, like, to be able to receive such high energy, you do need to be very cleaned out. But I feel like you're really either there or you're well on your way there, because they really pointed out that white rose for purity. So what else here? Ninth dimensional dragons. Let's see if we can find this. Okay, here it is. So it says here, Okay, I'm going to skip to the guidance just to try and then maybe we'll go back over some of the other details. But it says these white gold dragons are attracted to you now because you already carry Christ light in your aura. That's what I'm sensing with, like I was saying with this white rose. You already achieved something here with purity of heart. It's beautiful. Congrats. And it says, ask one of these dragons to take you to the ninth dimensional pool of Christ energy held in La Cume. Sorry, that's my oven. Visualize yourself bathing in the pool, which shimmers and swirls with pure love and light. Feel yourself absorbing all you are ready to receive. So La Cume is like a space, it's a place in the universe, like not on Earth, where you can receive this golden pool of light and receive this ninth dimensional activation of your Christ light. It says, when you return, continue to feel the white gold light in your aura and practice pure unconditional love in your daily life. Your aura will radiate the incredibly high frequency of white gold, and the white gold dragon from Lyra will support you by continuing to pour Christ's light into you. Take time to find a quiet, still place where you can listen to its wisdom and guidance. Wow. And just in terms of the about, so there's a connection to Lyran energy. It says Lyra is the cross-shaped 12th dimensional stargate through which Archangel Christiel and the unicorns enter our universe. The light from Lyra pours down through the moon, allowing scintillating 7th dimensional dragons to step through into the vibrations of Earth. These white gold dragons embody the highest frequency of the Christ light available to everyone on this planet. They work closely with Archangel Christiel, who is in charge of the development of the causal chakras of humanity. This is particularly important now as our causal chakra is our connection to the higher dimensions of spirit. That was that light I was feeling that's coming in for you now. So it's through your causal chakra. And it says the dragons, angels, unicorns, and masters, they basically all want to connect with you now. It says the white gold dragons from Lyra help to clear and develop our causal chakra and illuminate our highest possible ascension path. So that's this clearing. They're like doing this broom. They're sweeping out so you can really connect very powerfully spiritually here. So this is more about clearing of the causal chakra and the crown chakra and your upper chakras is what's going on for you, because you already did this purification work. Wow, this is amazing. What else do you need to know? Gosh, wow. They want to oh, wow. Okay, yeah, they want to point more attention to this deck. It says on the bottom here, Orange World Dragon from Arcturus opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future and be a guiding light. That's gorgeous. So you are helping to make advances and progress here on the golden age. You are going to be carrying a higher frequency that allows you to be this hierophant for others, this guiding light for others, is be a guiding light. And again, with our moon queen, there's been messages coming through in other earth readings and in Taurus readings about stepping more into the teacher role. I would check those out as well. I'd go back and check them out if this is the first you're hearing of this, to get all these messages to encourage you right now. Because it's kind of been consistent that this is really like big and important for you right now. It's really big. You are like, not only are you the guiding light, you are the guiding star. You are the guiding star is what they're saying. Wow. So it's important that you move forward here, with confidence. With this Chariot, it's important that you move forward with confidence and come into this higher level of like illumination with the Sun card. The Sun card is, yes, it's about happiness, but it's more often, I find, than even about happiness, it's about your enlightenment and about talking about blockages also being cleared. I feel with this 10 of coins, it's also speaking about grounding a lot of higher energies through the tree of life into the earth plane here. Because this is they don't show it that way on this deck, but Ten of Pentacles is all about, and people don't talk about this enough, when they talk about the meanings of the Ten of Pentacles. But if you are doing any sort of work to help ground higher dimensional energy through the Tree of Life, Ten of Pentacles will show up, because that is, it might not show up in ways that are like the typical tangible assets, but it is part of securing a very prosperous future for yourself and for humanity from a spiritual standpoint, because there is spiritual architecture that's very real in this world, and it's very important. And you have an important role here in bringing that forward. And by doing that, you're illuminating others, and you're bringing in justice here for not only for yourself, but for humanity. But for yourself first, right? Because you have to take care of you first. And you are. I'm just hearing like you are here. You are. For whatever reason, they are really loving the dragon card. So I'm going to pull one more for you. The dragons are with you. Earth energy, earth signs. The dragons are with you. So what else do they want to say? Oh, wow. Okay. Golden Atlantean dragon helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. And then it also says awaken, right? Not surprised. Awaken with our sun card. Bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. Yes, you are awakening a lot of your abilities here. And so some of you were spiritual teachers or leaders from in ancient times, from Atlantean times. And so there's something about this energy of golden Atlantis that's relevant to this new golden age that you're helping to bring forward here, right? With this Arcturian energy, preparing for the golden age. Because, we're not recreating Atlantis and we're not recreating Lemuria, but those energies are important. They are important for what you're seeding here for the future. Again, there's gifts and talents and knowledge that you're reclaiming. And it's really interesting that this all came through, because I was debating before, when I was, humming and hawing about what deck to start with. I was debating between this tarot deck and my Lemurian Star Child Oracle. So I think we're going to pull with a couple cards from that deck to close. But it was meant that these other cards all came out first to end up with this message here about the Atlanteans and this ancient, and it's also about Lemurian energy and Lemurian wisdom as well here. It's very powerful and cool to be connecting with these energies. When I've worked with this energy and this card in the past, it's always really powerful. There's really fascinating texts you can find online. Some of them are like PDFs that you can get for free that are really dense, but if you find the right parts and you connect with them, and then you go deep in meditation, some like really, it's pretty fascinating to be opening yourself to learning and exploring the ancient world in that way with new, fresh eyes. And a lot of you are going to be doing just that here, which is, it's challenging, but it's fun. It's fun. But you're getting schooled here so that you can be schooling others. Very much so. Very much so. So, there's something about this has to do with the New World Order. I just heard that, New World Order. Wow. There's something also about like water arts, ancient water arts, ancient water rituals, crystalline energy. You see there's a giant crystal on this card. They worked with crystals in advanced ways in Atlantis. In Lemuria as well, but Atlantis was like the really, really powerful. But they mentioned the water arts first, and there's, I think, maybe even a combination of the water arts, the crystals. That actually really makes me think of gem elixirs and the power of working with gem elixirs, how the crystal energy activates the water. These are all, you take what resonates. These are all things that may be illuminating for you here. So let's get a few Lemurian cards to close out the reading. What do you need to know? And what I love is that this is all kind of happening for you. Like there's no delay on this. Like this feels, it feels like an exciting time for you. Like that this is maybe this has been destined for a long time, that this come through for you now. Yeah. See, in the bottom of the deck, we have Storm, which is all about cleansing old feelings. Because, and then underneath that, Awakening, know who you are, DNA activation. So for some of you, there may be, and look what came out here. Because we have inner child attunement. There may still be, like I was sensing, a little bit of inner child healing here that needs to get cleaned up. And for some of you, it has to do with a feminine from your childhood, mother or sister figure or aunt, something like that, or grandparent, like depending on how much influence this person had over you, which usually is most likely your mother, most likely, but it can be one of those other figures. And something here getting kind of cleaned up, and this is freeing up this much bigger activation of who you are. Your DNA activation is this ancient DNA. Through the activation of your 12-strand DNA, you're going to be remembering more about your ancient self. And then it says here, we've got Divine Feminine, receive your birthright unconditional love. So, but through this deep self-love here, you are, in receiving this nurturing, you're helping to clean this up and step more into your value. And then the last two cards here, we have Rising to Palladian Frequencies, Sacred Bond, Healing, Clear Space for Higher Energies. Well, I think that's like the fundamental message of this whole reading is healing, clear space for higher energies. You might be finding that there's a bit of like light language activation here. They're drawing me back to this Eight of Wands to help with like your healing. And raising your vibration, which is a process that you go over and over and over and over and over. And there's many layers to it, but it's definitely happening for you here. And really, really exciting to close on. We have Cities of Light, Telos, Adama, Inner Earth, Etheric Retreats, and Family of Light. So, you know, this may be a bit of a foreign concept for some of you, but Telos is considered to be an inner earth city that's located at a place called Mount Shasta, which is in Northern California in the US. And it is considered like an inner earth city. And these clouds that you see above the mountain are considered to be light ships. Oh, this is really exciting. I actually found out about, I'm not sure exactly when it is, but my tour guide, when I went to Mount Shasta, he is going to be holding an event from the mountain in December. And it's going to be online, but like he'll be there and you'll be able to connect to the energies of the event at a distance. And I've done actually a session like that with him at a distance, and I've also done tours with him in person. They're both good. Obviously, you know, in person is always amazing, but the online sessions are still great and affordable. And there's something about that right now. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably go back and try and get the link to that information in the comments if I can. I think his company is called Mount Shasta Spiritual Tours. His name is Paul of Venus. Okay, so if I don't link it, you can look up all those informations to find out about this event. If you're interested in exploring this further, because it's going to help you here with this grand rising into your spiritual potential that's available for you right now. And these beings from inner earth, they are of Lemurian origin for the most part. They are much more connected to the divine feminine, that whole culture was. And they are also helping to, bring healing to just the trauma of growing up in a patriarchal society, a patriarchal world. It brings a whole nother different meaning to the Hierophant card about like religion and patriarchal kind of dogmatic approaches to religion. It's interesting because there's some spiritual leaders and teachers who I have received so much from and who I deeply value and respect, who still somewhat carry some of this old order in what they teach and what they do. And there's a reconciliation process going on right now between the old and the new. Because there is a lot of value in the old and there's a lot of value in the new. And just the negative aspects of the old just need to get healed, how that's negatively affected people's inner child, so that can be this healthy sort of hybridization of old and new going forward. I hope that makes sense. That could be a whole deeper message on its own. But just like, there's a lot of there are some amazing Christian pastors and apostles and prophets who are not really open yet and aware of some of these Telosian frequencies and beings of light. And everything serves its purpose, right? But the galactic there needs to be room for the galactic and the Telosian, we'll just say the Telosian messages, frequencies, love wants to awaken and come forward, right? To bring in this new. And that's also connected to this, Atlantean, awakening Atlantean and Lemurian energy for you. So it's deep, it's a lot, it's beautiful. I feel like you're really stepping into your morning star here. So that's the reading. Please like and subscribe to my channel and hit your notification bell. It's like so important and vital for you to like and subscribe in order to help grow the channel. And so please, any of my videos that you watch, like when you come on, just please hit that like button and it will help get these messages out to the right people and to help grow the channel. And it would mean the world to me. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love. And I will see you soon. Take care.